Hey everyone, happy Thursday. I hope that you're having a great day so far. So to get started today, we're going to work in Quill again. So this is the same thing that we did on Tuesday. You're going to go to your assignment in announcements, click on Quill, and then go ahead and log into your Quill account. You will then see your list of activities, and again, you can pick any activity that you would like to do and complete it. Make sure that you complete it all the way, because if you don't finish it completely, it will show up like this to me in the dashboard, and that to me looks like an incomplete assignment. So make sure that you click all the way through it and you get all the way through whatever activity that you are working on. You can see this yourself. Here is a test student account. So you can see yourself when you have completed an activity. It will show you that what your score was, and it will allow you to replay it if you want to. You don't have to replay, but it will at least show you what your score was. If you have a activity that is not finished, it will show up as resume over here. So make sure that you have at least 2 activities completed for the week. You get 10 points. So if you have 1 completed, it would be 5 out of 10. If you get at least your 2 completed, then you would get 10 out of 10. And if you don't have any done, it would be a 0 out of 10. If for some reason you don't see any activities when you log in, or if you haven't done the starter diagnostic yet, please let me know. You can work on the starter diagnostic if you haven't done it yet, and that will count as your work for the day. I did send out emails to people who haven't been logged into Quill yet, giving them their information on how to get logged in. But if you have questions, please let me know. That should only take you maybe 10 minutes or so. You only have to do 1 of them. The next thing that you're going to do is your journal. So go ahead and click on the journal assignment. And your journal for today is to answer these questions. Does every human life have the same worth? For example, does a criminal's life have the same worth as someone who has never committed a crime? Why or why not? And then, is an animal's life worth the same as a human's? And explain. So obviously, in Most Dangerous Game, we are dealing with this idea of, do animals have feelings? Do they not have feelings? Are humans better than animals? Or are their lives worth the same? So that's the kind of thing that you want to explore. And again, on your journals, it's totally up to you what your opinion is. I don't have, there won't be any difference in grading if you agree with me or disagree with me or anything. I just want your thoughts. So make sure that you answer the questions. You will need to write at least 3 sentences to receive credit, and you need to use proper capitalization and punctuation. What will happen if you don't use proper capitalization, or you don't write 3 sentences, or you don't use punctuation, is that you'll get a 0 on the assignment, and I will leave you a note about what you need to fix, and then you're able to resubmit it if you want to, but that's a lot of extra time for you, so I would recommend just doing it right the first time and putting your capitalization on there. I will show you really quickly what the feedback looks like in your Canvas. So if you go to grades, and this is just a test student, and you will see a little speech bubble, and that will tell you that that is something that I have left you feedback on. So if you click it, and then you can see the comments that I wrote. So if this was a journal and you didn't capitalize anything, I would give you a 0, and I would say, capitalization errors, feel free to resubmit. Okay, so you are welcome to resubmit if you want to. Resubmit on journals that you lose points on. But that does take a lot of extra time and effort for both you and me, so please just do them correctly the first time. The next thing that we are going to do is take some notes. So we have already talked about some literary devices last time, a couple times ago, when we talked about similes and metaphors. We talked about mood, and we talked about one other thing. Conflict. I couldn't think of it for a second. So today we're going to talk about irony, personification, theme, and then plot structure. So I will have the video linked right here for the notes. And if you just want to go ahead and click here and make a copy of the notes document, then you can go through the video and take these notes. You just fill in the answers as you go through the video. So just pause the video when you need to and go through that presentation. Finally, today you're going to finish reading Most Dangerous Game and you're going to answer the questions. So we will be finishing the story today. Your quiz over this story will be on Monday. So make sure that over the weekend that you get this story finished and you get these notes turned in. So again, just as a reminder, the text is up here. Okay, there are video directions right here. And there is also a link to the audio if you would like to listen to it as you read along. So you should have all of these completed A through R with the exception of M because there's no question there. If you have any questions, please feel free to hop on one of our Zoom calls that are question and answer sessions. You can also send me an email or send me a message on Canvas inbox if you need to get in touch with me that way. I did change the time on the third hour earlier this week, so I just wanted to point out again that third hour is now 12:30 to 12:50 and second hour is 10:15 to 10:35 still. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and if I don't talk to you before then, have a great weekend.